It's raining right now. It's like kind of perfect to match how I'm feeling with this PCD. Hey, what's up you guys? So today I'm going to be talking about the best day that I had yesterday. I sound like a man. It's because, first of all, I was screaming my lungs out for my husband, Hunter Hayes. And second of all, I have gotten no sleep because my internal clock is apparently set for 7:30. It doesn't matter if I get home at 3:30 and don't fall asleep until like 4. I'm still gonna wake up at 7:30. So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about yesterday when I went to the Wheels Up tour. Lady Antebellum is the headliner and Sam Hunt and Hunter Hayes were opening, and I am going to be talking about my whole day. So Hunter Hayes does this thing called the Coffee House Experience, and that's his form of his meet and greet. And basically what you do is, the format has changed a little bit since the first time I met him, where you had a group of people, you had them sitting down and he stood up there and you asked questions and you lined up and took pictures with him. The way that he does it now is there's like little sets of chairs set up, and like our set of chairs had a table with like a Connect 4, and like some other ones had cards and stuff. So they're all set up like that, and there's like iced tea and coffee and stuff like that. So you're all sitting around, and then he comes in and like sits with each group. It is so amazing. It's so intimate, and he is such a genuine person. Like I can't even. So, but before I stop evening, the first thing you get is you get this bag, and it says "I had coffee with Hunter Hayes." You get this poster, and he signed mine. And when he signed it, I was like G-E-R-T-Y, and he was like, "Wait, what?" So it was really funny. I was like G-E-R-T-Y. He's like, "Oh, that's gotta be short for something. What's it short for?" I was like, "No, just Gertie. I'm the one and only. You'll never meet another one like me." And he's like, "I love that. I love how you embrace your individuality. I really love that about you." And I was like, bye. Oh my God. He's just so, oh my God. Then you get this pass. That's the back, and I think that's the front, or whatever, I don't know. And then got playing cards, which are fun. I love to play cards. I asked if he would sign all of them, and the woman said no, that he wasn't allowed to. Whatever. Then we also got these tumblers that are clear and with a red top and like little Hunter Hayes design on it, which I forgot in my car last night, and my sister took the car to the gym, and I just want to get this video done. This is my ticket. This is my ticket. Yeah, so what else? I don't even, oh, what I had him sign. I had this, and this is a picture. I don't know if you can really tell, you probably can't tell, but it was a picture from when I saw him in Lowell, and it was at the end when he was going by and like he touched my hand, and you literally can't even tell that he's touching my hand because you can't even see it in the picture, but that's what it was. And I told him that, and then I have the lyrics to one of his songs, Flashlight. I have this up on my wall next to my bed. I told him what the picture was, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's artsy." And I was like, "Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for." He's like, "Yeah, I love it." He drew a flashlight and then signed it. He was like, "I love that this song means so much to you because it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to me that it means a lot to you." And I was like, I literally look at this every night before I go to bed. It's like it's on my wall, it's next to my bed, and he was like, "That means a lot to me." So that's the story of this. He signed my poster. So he came over, and before he came in, we had a Connect 4 at our table, and I was like, "Guys, let's play." And then everyone else was like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. And I was like, "Yeah, me too, but like, let's just play, like, let's play a game." We made 2 H's in the Connect 4s, and when he came over and like said hi to us, I was like, "Look what we did." And he was like, "Wow, that's marvelous. I gotta take a picture." So we took a picture of it, and I was like, "You should totally tweet that." He was like, "Yeah, I will." And he didn't, but that's okay, because he's bad at social media, but it's still on his phone, and I know that's all that matters. Just kidding, I want the world to know. Hunter, post the picture. When he came down to see us, he was like, "Oh, how are you guys?" Gave us all hugs, and he was like, "Have you guys been to this before?" He was like, "You guys have," to Annie and me, and we were like, "Yeah, we have." And he was like, and I was like, "I like this better." He's like, "You do? All right, good," because it's so intimate and it's so awesome. So yeah, he was like talking about that, and he was like, "So how are you guys? Like, what have you been up to?" And I was like, "Well, I had prom last night, and I don't know why it was so hard for me to say this," and I like stuttered. I was like, "And I got back late. Like, I literally said it like that. Oh my God. And yeah, I literally said, I like couldn't get the words out. And I was like, yeah, I got back late. And then I drove 2 hours this morning to come here, and he was like, high five, you're awesome. I literally like touched hands with him. I don't think you understand like how much I love him. I literally told his photographer, I was like, I value his life more than my own. And she was like, well, that's sweet, but no. And I was like, but yeah. It's like all blended together, and I like can't even remember like what happened when. And somehow we got started talking about like the UK and stuff like that. And I was like, you should come to Spain, because I'm gonna be there next year. And he's like, oh really? And I was like, yeah. And I know a guy who lives in a castle, so like anytime you wanna come, like I got you hooked up. And he's like, yeah, that's so awesome. Like he said, oh my God, he's so cool. So yeah, low-key invited Hunter Hayes to come visit me in Spain. No big deal. Literally just like trying to like collect myself and make sure I don't forget anything. He was literally sitting like right next to me, and oh my God, it was so awesome. So when we went up to take our picture, I was like, okay, so this is what we gotta do. This is how you take a good smile for a picture. You say mocha, and he was like, mocha? And I was like, yeah, mocha. So he was like, mocha! And then I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then I said mocha, and he didn't say it, and I was like, you didn't say it, and he's like, no, I said it before, like, I kept my smile, trust me, it looked good, it looked good. And then he gave me a hug, and he was like, God bless you, and then I sat back down, and then just literally stared at him until he left, and it was amazing. Oh, and then after, when he like went to the next table, he had a water when he sat down at our table, and he finished it. When he got up and like went to the next table, I looked down to like get my drink, and then I was like, oh my God, that's his water bottle. So I have his water bottle. I never thought I would be that person, but literally like there's some left in it. That's his DNA right there. Can you see it? If anybody out there knows how to clone people, hit me up, because oh, and this is the Sharpie that he touched. He was trying to find his Sharpie when he was signing something for another person in our group, and I was like, got you. And I just wanted him to use my Sharpie. He's like, you're so prepared. I was like, I got you, I'm ready. I was ready for this. And then one of the other girls that was sitting with us, she brought him a picture that she drew of Cole, his dog, and he was like, Cole, and he goes, my buddy, and I was like, feels. I was literally putty, like I just melted. I don't even know what I'm doing. I miss him. After that happened, I went back to my car, and a bunch of people were tailgating, and I sat in my car and with a couple other people that we met up with. And then some of them went to go do the road race, which is this thing that he does. He has this guy, HH Road Guy, and he hides a key, and whoever finds the key gets to meet him after the show. So like some of them went to go find it because he said where it was, but like nobody found it. So they came back and we just hung out, and we went in. I was in like row U or something, but like nobody was there when like Sam Hunt was on. It's just like nobody was there. So like I went up like 5 rows and didn't even get moved. Like nobody came to that seat. So I chilled there. After Sam Hunt was done, I asked the security guard if I could go stand like outside of the pit, like the general admission section, just for Hunter, and he was like, yeah, sure, I guess. After like one song, he comes up and like taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, all right, you need to move now. And I was like, you just told me I could watch him. And he was like, okay, one more. So like a couple more songs go by, and I'm just like having the time of my life. I'm like, I love you, Hunter, like screaming. That's why I can't talk now. And then he comes and taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, it's not a negotiation, go back to your seat. And I was like, all right, whatever. But I was still happy just that I was even that close. I was in the first section, so not too far from him, and just being able to see him. And after his set, I went up to go sit with my friends that were in the section 4, and then we watched Lady A together. I don't really know a lot of their songs. I was just there for Hunter. And Lady A, they were good, but I don't know. They weren't like crazy performers like Hunter. Like when he does his guitar stuff, it's like, and like all his lights and stuff. So yeah, it was good though. He comes back out and he does a song with Lady A, and then Sam Hunt and Hunter Hayes come back and they all do a song together. So after that one, we went out and we waited by the buses, and the security guy was like, don't go farther than this, like you can go sit over by that tree. There was like probably like 20 of us, and then like after a half hour there was like 10 of us, and then slowly it like dwindled down, And eventually, I was literally the last person there. I was there until 1:30 in the morning, and all the security people had left. So I literally like walked back to where they like get the people from the venue onto their buses. But like obviously no one was, and some guy saw me, he was like, "Hi, how are you?" And I was like, "Good, do you know where Hunter is?" And he was like, "I'm sure he's already on his bus and he's already asleep and he can't come out because they have to get on the road and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Please, like he's my favorite person." I was like, "I'll be good, I promise, I'll stay right here." And I was just like, "Nope, you need to go home now, you need to leave, blah blah blah." So I mean, Hunter did say at Coffee House he would try to find us after, and I think honestly, like I wasn't brokenhearted that he didn't show up. Either there was something that he couldn't control, or he was honestly just tired, and I understand that. Like he's a person too. After like everything that he did at Coffee House and like how special he made me feel, and like how honestly like how loved he makes you feel, is just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's literally just so incredible. And he is such a genuine person, and he really, really cares. Like when I met Austin Mahone, like he was like, "Hi, blah, blah, love you, yeah." But like he didn't even like look at me when when I was trying to talk to him. Like he just wanted to like get it over with, which I understand because there was a lot more people and it was like a different setup. But still, like Hunter just, he's perfect. He is so amazing and talented, and just, I love him. I know it's a long shot, but Hunter, if you're watching this, I love you. Then I drove home, and I got home at 3:30, and then I woke up again at 7:30 and watching my concert videos all day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you didn't, don't really care, it's my channel and I'm gonna do what I want. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh my God.